Welcome back. Today's topic is how to properly take care of your pool after you get it resurfaced. So this is the aftercare instructions, okay? The company came or you did it yourself, but you had a company come and resurface your pool. They took care of it. Looks nice. Now they're filling into water. It's your responsibility, okay, to brush the heck out of this pool, okay? I would recommend at least for the first 10 days, probably for the first 2 weeks, you brush your pool twice a day, okay? Brush the walls, brush the steps, brush the corners of the steps, okay? And brush the flooring. Brush it twice a day for the first 2 weeks, okay? The pool is gonna go through a curing process. So as it's curing, the plaster dust, it's gonna start leaching from the surface, all right? That's gonna raise the pH levels, which I'll get into, and it's gonna raise the calcium levels, but it's gonna leave this, as you're brushing, especially the first couple days, you're gonna see like little clouds of dust. It's important that you're brushing this so that you can stir it around and move it around. If not, what's gonna happen is it's gonna leach out and it's gonna get stuck into place. It's gonna leave discoloration, okay? It's gonna leave blotchiness, it's gonna leave streaks, it's gonna leave rough edges as it's coming out. So the most important thing, if you mess up anything, is that you're proactive and you just brush the heck out of your pool. I have seen pools that 12 to 18 months later, after getting resurfaced, they look like crap again. And it's because this aftercare process was not taken seriously, okay? You cannot just let it go and leave it alone. Brush. That's the most important thing. The second thing that I would take care of is the first week, I would be checking the pH specifically every single day, okay? As the calcium dust, or as the plaster dust is raising pH levels, raising calcium levels, your pH is gonna be abnormally high. You're gonna have to put a lot of acid. So I would just check the chemicals, especially the pH, every single day that first week. Some pools, I've seen it took 3 or 4 weeks to get the pH under control. Some pools not as bad, but you definitely need to check your chemicals every single day that first week. Me personally, the way I did it when my pool was resurfaced this last winter is the first 2 weeks I brushed twice a day, and then for another 2 weeks up to a month, I brushed every single day. And I think I missed one day, it was like day 24 or 25, something like that. But there was already no plaster dust coming out after those first couple weeks. I just wanted the finish to look, color-wise, to look as even and as smooth as possible, to where not one side is a little bit like shadier and darker tint of color than another. Run the pump the first week, run it non-stop, right? So as you're brushing and you're releasing that plaster dust, it's getting moving around, getting into the skimmer, going into the capturing into the filter, right? So you want that constant motion, that constant movement. I would clean the filter every week at least. I mean, might only need it once a week, but that first month, brush twice a day. Check your filter, first 2 weeks, check your chemicals every day for the first week, and then that second week, probably every other day, and run your pump nonstop. That's the key to making the pool finish look nice for as long as possible, okay? Wanted to reach out and talk about that. Like I mentioned before, I've seen pools 18 months later look like poop, okay? And I've seen pools that maybe the finish wasn't so bad visually, but when you brush it, so much chalk is coming out because that first month, the aftercare, there was no care, it was not taken care of. One last thing, no vacuuming, okay? You don't want to put a pool vacuum in there. You don't want to put an automatic pool cleaner in there for that first month as well, okay? You don't want the wheels to leave any lines, or you don't want to take any chances. Basically, just take care of the pool with these instructions for the first month so that you can enjoy it for the next decade. Okay, if anybody has anything to add, leave it down below. We're coming kind of to the end of swim season. I know here in the South in Florida, kids are going back to school. Up north, usually it's right after Labor Day. So even up north in the rest of the country, it's you only got a couple weeks left of pool season, so it's kind of winding down. But I thought that this was a pretty important video. I've seen people mess up not taking care of it. The most important thing, if you forget anything, just brush your pool. And that's all I got this time. See you next time.